I don't know if you know Neil Oliver. He's a TV archaeologist and he's produced some wonderful programs on ancient Britain. I saw him live, I think it was last year, and he was asked, if you could go to any period in Scottish history, which would you go to? He said, where there's good dentistry and good anaesthetics. The Pope says that nobody is suggesting a return to the Stone Age, but we do need to slow down and look at reality in a different way to appropriate the positive and sustainable progress which has been made, but also to recover the values and the great goals swept away by our unrestrained delusions of grandeur, which is a product of modernity and the Enlightenment. He says on growth that human beings and material objects no longer extend a friendly hand to one another. The relationship has become confrontational. This has made it easier to accept the idea of infinite or unlimited growth, which proves so attractive to economists, financiers, and experts in technology. It is based on the lie that there is an infinite supply of the Earth's goods, and this leads to the planet being squeezed dry beyond every limit. Of course, David Attenborough echoes this comment when he says that you can see how mad it is by the expression that you can't believe that you can grow infinitely in a finite place, unless, of course, you're an economist. So he's not on his own in believing this. The other thing that he critiques is technological epistemology, which is the way of seeing the world, an epistemological paradigm where the methods and aims of science and technology shape our lives and the workings of society. He says that the effects of imposing this model on reality as a whole, human and social, are seen in the deterioration of the environment, but this is just one sign of a reductionism which affects every aspect of human and social life. We have to accept that technological products are not neutral, for they create a framework which ends up conditioning lifestyles and shaping social possibilities. And I've left it in there, but we've all got smartphones and the internet, while it connects people, it also leads to social isolation. So he's not arguing against technology per se, but the fact that it's often used for profit and not the common good. It's often used simply because it can be, without any forethought. And I think it echoes Einstein too, that we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. And too often technology is relied upon to fix things up. And he also critiques the myths of modernity grounded in the utilitarian mindset, which is individualism, unlimited progress, competition, consumerism, and the unregulated market. And he holds together a tension, I think, when he says that modernity has been marked by an excessive anthropocentrism, an excessive focus on the human being, which under another guise continues to stand in the way of shared understanding and any effort to strengthen social bonds. Yet at the same time he sees that Christian thought sees the human being as possessing a particular dignity above other creatures. So we have a balance on the one hand that Christians have read the Bible and modern society reads the world in an overly anthropocentric way, but at the same time we won't get out of this fix unless we recognise the unique human dignity as the Imago Dei and ability to act.